He's right.
Chris Jesus Ferguson here. He's straddled.
10-10-4, I can't really bet up from 6. In between 7, I can bet up for 9 or 10 or jack a lot.
You can't forget about him. Like I said, he kind of just sits in the grass and waits for the right moment, huh?
Well, yeah, it's managed to make him $160,000 so far.
5,100.
And here comes Mike Mattisau.
Wow, I have a bad feeling about this one, Mikey. You have kings? All right, I'm all in. I got 60.
And an all-in from Phil Hellmuth.
I have a bad feeling. I did. 5,100, yeah?
Yeah.
So I raised.
Hellmuth moves all in with ace-queen. Now it's about a $4,500 raise from Mattisau, a call, and an all-in, which is about 59,000 from Hellmuth.
55.
And you can see the cards.
55 now total.
Now Mattisau is a favorite, obviously, over Hellmuth. Tuan is not going to be in this pot. We can pretty much know that for sure. The pot is 74,000. It's about 60,000 to call.
Wow, he studied this long. You do have kings.
He studied this long, it means he has kings? Jeez. What plane are you on?
Well, you know I wouldn't shove it all in with aces. Wow, that's sick.
He's got jack.
I hope he has jacks.
I thought he had.
You had an ace, didn't you? Okay, that's a perfect read. I was 60-40. I knew he had an ace.
Ace, queen, tens for $131,000.
Very good flop for tens.
The 7 will close it out for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Hellmuth needs an ace or a queen for $132,000 just about. No help there for Hellmuth. Have you ever flipped a coin for $132,000? There's the 7, and Mattisau makes the straight on the river.
Give me 100,000.
100% sure that I was 60-40 in that.
Idiot, Mattisau, queen, jack, tens. Good call, Mike. I guess you were just hoping to be even money, huh? Nice read, Mike. You thought I was going to slide the second time in a row and not have
No, I was
at least 2 overs to
I
10s?
was sure I was 60-40, and I was.
You were sure you were 60-40. Idiot, hilarious guy, yes.
I said, Jared, you had an ace, right? He said, yep. So I was right.
Good read.
Good read.
Oh, I missed it.
That was brutal. That's it.
Did I do it?
That was, by the way, that was the highest Phil I had.
Blinds, of course, 300, 600, a straddle of 1,200 from Gus Hansen. Patrick Antonius will be first to act.
12.
I'll just look at my hand and fold as usual. That's the highest no limit you ever played?
Pass.
No, what, 5 or 10? 5? You never played a hand that was straddled higher?
John Juanda looking down and finding ace-10 of clubs.
6,000.
He makes it 6,000.
Pass.
Did you ever play higher than 5-10 no limit? Like, did you ever have a hand where there was
I mean, I might have
blind
been in a
bigger than-
hand or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying
Talking
one
about
hand.
playing it.
I'm saying one hand. Did you ever play a hand that was straddled higher than, 10,000? No? We had some 8,000s in Bellagio a few months ago.
I'm not going to lie.
I know,
might
but
have,
I'm saying,
I don't know,
I
I
figured
don't
you would have
remember.
bigger.
I don't even remember.
Matter of fact, I'm definitely, truly going to be honest. The way this game is playing is absolutely the biggest game I've ever played in.
And 2 4s for Gus Hansen. He's probably going to at least call this.
Probably thinking, is there any value to raising this? Can I take it down pre-flop?
I had to take the last guy. That's tough, isn't it?
I think he might show a lot of respect for John Juanda. I think he'll be happy to see a flop, give himself a chance to flop 3 4s.
6 total, yep.
If I had like jet 9.
So this
you're
one
right.
is going to be 4 to the flop, 4s, 8s, ace jack, and ace 10. The raiser with the worst hand.
Pot is nearly $25,000.
Jack 10.
Jack 10, 9.
I was thinking, I was kind of looking at.
Obviously, it's a scary flop for everybody involved, isn't it? And a pretty ugly flop for Gus Hansen.
I was going to say, it's not too scary for Gus. I think he's going to know his hand's worth absolutely nothing.
It's pretty crazy.
Of course, it looks like an up and down straight for Phil Ivey. But if a queen comes, he might be scared of a king.
Of course, it's a raised pot. Somebody could have king, queen already. Now Hellmuth comes out and bets right away.
Call.
And he bets 13,000. We get a call from Phil Ivey.
Pass.
We should have done the straddle this time.
Hansen gone.
I would have been more than happy to stick
Pass.
Pardon me, it's actually a $9,000 bet from Hellmuth.
7.
Wow, what a 7.
Well, that's the card you want. Like you said, you didn't want to see the queen, but you definitely want to see that 7. It's a great card for Phil Ivey.
But Phil Hellmuth checked it.
And Ivey cannot lose this pot. He can only chop it up, and that's if he hits a set of 8s.
It's not really the kind of board you're going to like ace-jack that much with, is it? Let's be honest.
Not much you can beat out there.
30,000.
You could beat a 10-queen, something like that. Phil's calling with a pair and an up and down straight.
Well, Ivey bets. He doesn't mess around when he bets. Bets just over $25,000. Now, Hellmuth has the ace of diamonds in his hand, so might it be less likely that Ivey is making this play with a flush draw?
Yeah, I think that's probably true, but there are so many straight draws out there, so many kind of half-connected hands. He might feel his ace-jack is still good.
We obviously know better. And Phil Hellmuth's nightmare continues.
And his problem is, if he thinks he's in front, if he thinks he's got Phil Ivey on a draw, he could move all in here. He's only got 100,000, and that would make the size of the pot 100,000 if he just calls the 30. I could almost forgive him making all 3 plays. Of course, the problem with the all-in, he's only ever going to get called if he's behind. Having said that, I suppose a 10 queen of diamonds would probably call him.
This hand is just oozing with analysis. Pot is $73,000.
All right, I'm all in.
30,000 for Hellmuth to call.
All in.
And
Well, he's announced all in.
He's
Got
all
it
in. Ivey nods his head. He calls this.
That's good.
And
I'm
Hellmuth
drawing
needs
down.
an 8. Or he is going busto again. Oh, and what a look.
What do you want me to do? I can't believe he can have it every time against me.
Scary bot though for ace jack, Phil.
What do you want me to do, John? I mean, this guy's been so lucky against me in my life, I can't even take it.
That is not the 8.
He deserves it.
And Phil Ivey wins another pot.
He deserves it. Give me 100. Oh, here, look, I'll just quit if that's what you want. Just don't
Well, the
leave
tempers
me
are
alone.
rising, and Phil Hellmuth already down over $300,000. Not happy. He is apparently quitting the game.
You got what you want, buddy.
And he is walking out, up the stairs, and that's all she wrote. I guess Phil Hellmuth, I'm not sure if he's coming back or not.
Well, I think that's probably the best thing for him. I think if he stays here, he could end up losing a lot more money.
And of course, steaming at the table, steaming off the table. Phil Hellmuth obviously very, very upset.
Phil, can we grab a quick word before you leave? Quite a dramatic exit. What's prompted you to cut and run?
Well, I mean, the floor man has to show a little more discretion. You can't let me swear 140 times, and then when I get 300,000 loser whisper, please stop swearing. I mean, I thought he didn't show much discretion there at all, and I mean, it was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. What I wanted to do is I wanted to sit down with my sunglasses on and fight back. You know, I wanted to fight back, but I mean, that last beat by Ivey, I mean, it's aggravating to me. Yes, Phil Ivey's a great player. I'm not saying he's not a great player, but he's been holding over me for a long time. You know, in L.A., I picked up ace-king suited 7-handed. He picked up 2 aces, you know, at the World Poker Tour tournament. You know, I mean, I'm cut off, he's button. and he's just been holding over me. He beat me for 536,000 playing Chinese. It's been frustrating. Now, if you ask Phil if I'm going to beat him for $1 million in a night, he'll tell you yeah. But you know, he said, but he'll tell you he hopes he's up $2 million before I beat him for $1 million in a night.
You leave 300 down tonight, though, as well. I mean, are you philosophical or furious about that?
Well, I mean, what can you do? I mean, I lost every. You know, I made a stand against Mike Matusow. The stand was wrong, but I still had 13 outs. I could easily have won that pot. And then he made a bad call against me with tens, and I lost that coin flip. And then Ivy hit an offsuit 7. I mean, his only card to get paid. I mean, you know, come on. If an 8 or a queen comes, there's not any action. He needs an offsuit 7, and that was just frustrating. I mean, he just. Called 9,000 to hit an offsuit 7 on me. So all you can say is for that game it wasn't that much money. I mean, everybody was going crazy at the end. So normally I'd stay around and fight, but I like to be happy. I mean, I do. I mean, I'm so blessed in life. I'm blessed with fortune and fame and so many great things, and I just don't want to. If I'm not happy, I just go. I don't have to play in a situation where I'm not happy.
Well, we're sorry you didn't get a chance to hit back tonight, but thanks for stopping to talk to us.
That's all right.